From Supreme Court's Alimony ruling to BMW hit-and-run updates and fresh troubles for Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal. Hello, I'm Flora Swai and you're watching the Indian Express's News Wrap. Let's dive right in. Express investigation. An investigation by the Indian Express of land registries since the Supreme Court verdict allowing the Ram Temple in November 2019 and up to March 2024 show an up to 30% rise in the number of land transactions in at least 25 villages in Ayodhya and adjoining districts Gonda and Basti that fall within a radius of 15 kilometers of the temple. Many of these deals are by family members or those closely linked to politicians across parties and government officials. The investigation reveals the prominent names including Arunachal Pradesh Deputy Chief Minister Chauna Main, BJP ex-MP Brij Bhushan Singh and other senior officials. The records also show the names of big corporates from Adani to Lodhas. Supreme Court's major ruling on alimony for divorced Muslim women. On Wednesday, the Supreme Court declared that Muslim women are entitled to claim maintenance from their divorced husbands under Section 125 of the CRPC 1973. The bench comprising Justices B.V. Nagaratna and Augustine George Masih clarified that Section 125 CRPC applies to all women and not just married ones. The ruling came while hearing an appeal by Muhammad Abdul Samad, who had been directed by a family court in Telangana to pay 20,000 rupees in maintenance to his ex-wife following a triple talaq. The High Court had earlier directed him to pay 10,000 rupees as interim maintenance while indicating the need for further adjudication on the matter. Samad contested this in the Supreme Court, arguing that the Muslim Women Protection of Rights on Divorce Act 1986 should supersede Section 125 CRPC due to its specific provisions and non-obstantive clause. He asserted that maintenance claims for divorced Muslim women should be adjudicated by a first-class magistrate under the 1986 Act. However, the Supreme Court upheld the 1986 Act does not override Section 125 CRPC, ensuring that the latter's provisions for maintenance remain applicable. BMW hit-and-run Mihir Shah in 7-day custody. Mihir Shah, the 24-year-old accused in a hit-and-run case that resulted in a woman's death, has been remanded to police custody for 7 days by a city court, with his custody set to end on the 16th of July. Mihir, the son of suspended Shiv Sena leader Rajesh Shah, was apprehended yesterday evening after evading capture for more than 72 hours. Earlier in the day, his father Rajesh, who served as the deputy leader of the Shiv Sena, was expelled from the party. The incident, where a woman was fatally dragged for over 1.5 kilometers, allegedly involved Mihir Shah driving the luxury car. Kejriwal is the kingpin in excise policy, says the ED. Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal was the kingpin and the key conspirator in hatching the now scrapped excise policy in collusion with other Aam Aadmi Party leaders who demanded kickbacks from liquor businessmen in exchange for giving them favors. Such claims the Enforcement Directorate charge sheet, naming the CM and the AAP as accused. The ED earlier alleged that the now scrapped excise policy was drafted considering the favors to be granted to the South Group. Following this, the party leaders scrapped the ED's claim and alleged that the probe agency is working to the tunes of the BJP. That's all for the day. And now we are leaving you with the visuals of Prime Minister Narendra Modi receiving the Guard of Honor in Vienna on his one-day trip to Austria.